separate classes you call them.
Yeah, like let's say, you know PowerPoint or something.
Well,
Yeah, let's say,
let's just assume that.
after this, you will. But yeah, you can like skip that one if you want. You don't know how.
Hi there. Hi. How are you?
Everything's perfect.
Oh, good.
Now wait a second. Now wait just a second.
And I have a computer that my daughter bought me a computer.
We also
You
have,
are open to the public. That doesn't matter.
no, it does, we have a public, I'm sorry, we have,
Sorry, I have a constitutional
we have,
First Amendment right, freedom of the press, and freedom of speech. I can
I can show you your
It
policies.
doesn't matter. Your policies anti-constitutional.
You may not videotape.
Called the United States Constitution.
You may not videotape.
Videotaping.
You may not.
I can.
You may not.
I am.
If you turn the video recorder on, Pandora, I have to call the police.
You go ahead and call the police,
may
and we'll
not
also sue
videotape.
them for civil rights. You can lose everything you own. Everything you own.
Do we need a library card? Do we need a library card?
No, you don't.
Let's get it in.
I have a library card, but I don't have it with me. This is going to be fun.
This is out of order.
I'm so surprised that you don't know the computers so well.
You know what? I can do some things. I don't know why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
No.
This is so good, though. You don't know how I appreciate it. I
Oh,
really
that's
do.
good.
Sign me up for next week, too,
Yeah, sure.
because I know I won't get anyone. The library does so much, don't they?
Where did the money for this come from? It was, what, voted in by?
I'm not sure, honestly. But I mean, really, I worked here before, so I mean, really, I don't know if it's
And
really that much.
Those girls
Well, I
at the
asked
desk.
about something like this over a year ago, and she said there were no funds available until blah, 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 election time, and watch the newspaper after that.
Yeah. Huh.
And this was the first I
But
had
the
seen of
volunteers-
anything.
I'm going to make a donation.
But the volunteers do such a good job.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
lost
I
one of your
don't
good girls, didn't you? She's going to be the
Kitty,
election.
like tips.
Oh,
Well, I'm
Natalie,
gonna
yeah.
make a donation.
I know.
I just think
Yeah,
it's
she
wonderful.
left in the beginning of the summer. She was really good.
I
Yeah.
think it's wonderful.
This is our public relations policy. It says very clearly here that you have to have prior permission from library staff.
But I told you this is anti-constitutional.
If you pursue it, I will call the police.
I told you to call the police, and they'll get sued too. For violation of civil rights. We have free speech and free press.
Well, I
You're
have
open
say
to the
you-
public.
I have to say, ma'am, I don't want you videotaping.
I'm sorry.
if you
You're open
are
to the
going
public.
Yeah, but it's going to be my reputation, so I wouldn't. I
I'm
don't
sorry,
want
it's
you-
open to the
It's-
public. You
However,
opened it to the public.
It's also off-putting to the other people who are here for this class.
I'm sorry you opened this to the public. And what do you have against videotaping? Are you doing anything wrong?
Hi, this is Julie Johnson, the director of the Timberview Library.
Did you call the state police?
It's a constitutional issue, and I will stand up for the Constitution. And they'll get sued for everything they own.
Oh.
Sure they will.
Oh,
You can't violate the Constitution. Oh, it is. For
good.
America?
It's not a good public relations type of thing, I guess I want to
But,
say. I don't
but
know.
it's the Constitution of the United States. First Amendment, free speech,
Yeah, but
free
when you go
press.
to concerts, they usually have it right up on the thing. You can't.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
doesn't make it so. It's still in violation of the Constitution. And these are government people, they're state actors, so they all can be sued under Civil Rights, Title 42, 1983.
What do you
Can
want
I
to
ask
do
you
that
why
they don't want
you-
you to do?
They don't want me to videotape in a public
Oh.
place.
Oh, so how come you want to
Why do you
videotape it?
want to
It's because it's
videotape?
my diary.
It
A
is.
diary?
Mhm.
You writing
It
a
is.
book?
I have an electronic diary. I videotape 12 hours a day.
Electronic diary. That sounds
Glendora,
something so technical
when
that I
the
don't know.
police arrive, you may talk to them outside, but not disrupt the class.
Who
You,
did-
you, you can't disrupt the class with what?
I'm sorry, you
conversation.
called the police, they're coming here, I'll talk to them inside.
Well, then away from the class so that the class can
Did you
continue.
call the state
Okay.
police?
Yes.
Oh, dear.
You have to
In
state
fact,
your
Glendora,
charge.
if you could come over here so they can start, it's not fair to everybody else.
No,
But
I
actually, come
want to
over
do
here.
my computer lesson until they get here. They may be hours getting here.
Oh, they're just
She's
around
not
the
starting
corner.
the class while you're sitting there, Glendora.
What?
She's not starting the class while you're sitting there. This is absolutely unfair to everybody who waited for this class.
I think the Constitution of the United States supersedes all of your pettiness. And I will stand up for the Constitution.
My name is Julie Johnson. It's 758-61, it is. 758-6192.
You know, even though the library is a tax-funded thing, the board picks, you know, they are the
Thank
ones
you
that
very much.
decide the policies.
Honey, I tell you, those policies, we have a policy. It's free speech, free press, First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States, and you're trying to supersede it. And that is a lawsuit. And you will lose everything you own.
Glendora, whether you continue to go this route or not, it is absolutely unfair to the other 3 women who are sitting here waiting for this class to start. So if you would mind coming up here and waiting for the police to arrive so
No.
you can talk to them about
No.
your First Amendment rights, I would
No.
appreciate it.
No?
So
No.
you're refusing.
Well, if you videotape it, I'm not going to teach the class, so.
Okay. Remember, all this is on videotape. And it probably will be on television, 58 TV stations, including your own.
Just as long as you're clear that you have a policy in front of you that was approved by the library board that said you may not videotape in the library.
What does that mean? I may videotape. You have opened the library to the public.
You may not.
And the public has free press and free speech. And we've had it for all these years.
I think we're so lucky to have this.
But we don't have it yet. We're waiting.
Well, that's foolish.
If you don't have it because you refuse
Barbara,
to.
Mary, and Lynn, we will reschedule this, and I'm very sorry to
Don't
waste your
worry
time.
about it. Don't-
Do you
I'll
understand our
wait.
predicament? We're not starting with
I'll
that.
wait.
What's going on?
I'll wait.
Okay,
Maybe they'll,
Why?
that's great.
Why?
Thank you.
Why aren't you starting with it on? You're a public institution. You open this whole thing to the public. You publicize it in your
This
newsletter.
is a registration-only class with a teacher and students. You may not videotape in this library without permission from me, and I'm not giving you
Oh, I
permission.
may. I
If
may.
I wasn't
I'm protected by the
notified before-
Constitution of the United
If I
States.
wasn't notified before that I was going to be videotaped, then how is that fair to me?
The Constitution doesn't say you have to be notified. You are notified. You opened yourself to the public.
Yeah, but I have.
This is more important than your computer
I
lesson.
should be able to know what is going to happen. What you know.
Why would
if
you
I'm
be
gonna
dis-American?
videotaped or
Why
not.
would you disobey the
Stephanie,
Constitution of the United
I
States?
think that Glendora is feeding off this conversation, so we should just stop the conversation.
yeah, absolutely. I don't mind waiting. These are so nice on the parade.
Why would you open yourself to a lawsuit?
Are you seeing the parade on your computer?
Oh no, I have the House of History.
And I have the gazebo, I guess, out here.
Yeah.
What do you have?
The parade.
I had the parade is on this one.
Can we do anything with
You
this?
better not.
I'm not. I'm not.
I'm just gonna swing my arrow around, see what I
That's because you know a
what
little
trouble I
bit.
can get into.
Smarty
Yeah.
pants.
Well, we gotta learn how to use the mouse, so you can do that while you're waiting.
I don't know what we're waiting for.
Waiting for the fuzz.
Oh, let's see. Does anybody know what's going on at the, used to be the old treasure shop over here?
Yeah,
Is that building, just rented
well,
out to
the
businesses?
congressman is renting half of it.
I saw the sign up there, but what about the back part?
That's the doctors, the two dentists, that Walsh, that they were across the street.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, they're in there?
yeah, yeah. I don't know, what is your name?
Barbara
Barbara.
Lykoff?
I'm
China?
Lynn Strunk.
What is it?
Lynn Strunk.
That's why you're so familiar, because you always came over here and you could talk with Carol and,
Yeah,
and that sort
yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
Oh, I used to work over
Oh,
there.
did you?
I knew you looked familiar, and I kind
Carol's doing very well.
Well, now what is Carol doing that she's doing very well?
Well, she has, her father died and left her half of Kentucky, I think.
Oh my word!
Yeah, she had lots of there. And her husband, of course, she married the guy.
Steve, yes.
Steve. And so she's been buying and selling and renting and doing very well.
Down there or up here?
Both.
Oh.
Both.
How's Julie doing?
Julie's doing great. She's got 2 kids now. She's married.
Oh.
And she said she's doing very well.
Those kids must be not babies anymore.
No, they're not. And then Jeff, her son, lives here.
Mhm.
Does he live over in this district over here?
He did,
Used to,
he did,
yeah.
but he's divorced, so his
Oh.
wife lives there with the children.
Oh, okay,
Jeff's a nice young man.
okay.
I think you've got a good idea just to try it out.
Just fool around. with
Yeah,
it.
just try it out.
Well,
I'm getting nowhere.
I'm not going anywhere other than swinging the arrow around. Lest I get in trouble. Oh, well, it's good to catch up on.
Yeah, and you remember Betty Barrows that lived next to Mark Gold's, the lawyer's office?
I know where the lawyer's always. I don't remember.
Oh, she was there for years, but 2 fellas bought that house, and they're redoing the whole thing. It's gonna be beautiful.
And the place over here used to be Pie, was it?
Pie, yeah, yeah. That's Barry Herbold. He's an appraiser, and his daughter was running that, but then his daughter decided to take a job with the state, so they closed it.
And nobody's doing anything
No.
right now, huh? It's a nice little building.
Yeah, it
There
is.
was a lovely little restaurant.
And I just
too,
sold
thought.
my little building, the little blue building that was my office.
Uh-huh.
I just sold that to Pat Farrell. I don't know if you know. She's Good Food Catering.
No, I don't happen to know.
He's
Oh,
gonna,
is she gonna have a little business there?
no. Patrick, they're getting divorced.
Oh.
So Patrick's gonna have a little antique shop there.
Oh.
Oh, well, that might be interesting.
Yeah. I wish somebody would open that Dutch Inn though.
Oh, yes, yes.
Was it just standing there empty? Is that what?
Yeah. And he's done a beautiful job of the outside, hasn't he?
What's the problem with the building?
They don't have a septic, a proper septic.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no
But
room for
just
one.
for an ordinary office type business, would you need all that?
No, but for a restaurant, you would, the
Yeah,
health
for a
department.
restaurant,
Yeah.
That seems to be an impasse. That's too bad. Well, you're going great guns. What do you?
I don't know what I'm doing.
How
I
did you
can't
get
see
that?
it either. I can't read it. How'd I get it? I don't know. I was just
You don't
pushing
know?
things. You can go ahead. I push things over there. I put the arrow on those things over there.
Glendora, this is Trooper Dale, and if you'd like to go talk to her, you may, so that the
Hi,
class can
Trooper
continue.
Dale.
How are you?
Good, thank you. You took
Good.
an
Why
oath
don't
to
we step
support
over
the,
here? What's
you took-
that?
You took an oath to support the Constitution of the United States.
Yes, ma'am. So we don't disrupt the rest of the class. You and I are just going to walk right over this way, okay?
This is the part of our policy right here.
See you later, Glendora.
Yep, thank you. Yes.
You can use my office if you'd like to, Trooper Dale.
Is that back here
Yeah,
then?
yeah.
Okay, great. Why don't we step right in here?
Glad to meet you.
Good to meet you as well.
Okay, let me get my notebook, honey.
Oh, of course.
Do you know my friend Bob Warner? Bob Warner?
How do you know Trooper Warner?
Oh, from way back.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's, his name, I don't know if you guys know, but my name is Stephanie, and I used to work here,
Not right now. We're not going to be going anywhere, right?
No.
What happened to the troopers over on the West Gant Road? Weren't there 2 troopers over there married?
That were what?
They were married. Wasn't she the
Oh
head of-
yes. They're still in the area.
Did they move?
No.
Well, because I noticed a big change. It's a beautiful property. that
Isn't
they
it
keep there.
nice? It is.
And I noticed a change. One day they were having a tag sale, and then I don't see the trooper vehicles anymore except one.
Right.
And I thought maybe they got divorced.
No, they're together.
Oh, good.
They're still together. And they're doing very well.
Yeah.
She's actually an investigator now, so that's
I-
probably
isn't-
why you're only seeing the one car.
Oh, well, wasn't she head of the whole thing up in Albany?
What whole thing is that?
You know, all the New York police in this district?
No.
She wasn't the captain.
Oh, you know what? There's another woman that you may be thinking of.
Okay.
There's another, yeah, she's a major now. Yes, I know.
Someday you'll be a major.
We'll see. We'll see. Plenty of time for that. So tell me about what's going on today. What
Okay,
brings
this
me here?
library is open to the public.
Yes.
They have announced to the public they have a computer.
Okay,
Class.
computer class going
Uh-huh.
on. Okay.
And so I'm videotaping because I videotape 12 hours a day. I have TV station, I have a TV show on 57 TV stations.
Very good.
I stand up for the Constitution adamantly. This is rankly anti-constitutional because the First Amendment says the public shall have free speech and free press. In my case, it's free press and free speech. Julie says that her policy supersedes the Constitution of the United States.
It's not that it supersedes the Constitution of the United States. That's not an accurate way to look at it. Unfortunately, you are entitled to certain things, and the Constitution certainly guarantees freedom of speech and freedom of press. However, when you enter into any sort of building that's owned, they have the right to instill certain policies as well. And one of their policies may be, we do not permit video recording unless it's requested previously, which is my understanding that you have to do it in advance. Did she express
No, you
that to
don't.
you? Okay.
No, this is all anti-constitutional. Now, you are a state officer.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry. That makes you a state actor, and you can be sued under Civil Rights, Title 42, United States Code 1983, because you are acting for a government.
Correct.
She also can be sued because she's a municipal operation. She's working for a government. You
Okay.
can lose everything you own. This is ranked civil rights. This can be brought in any court in the United States, a civil rights, any federal court.
That may be the case.
Any federal court.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably bring your suit in Manhattan, in the 1st District.
Okay. There's no need for threats. Okay, I don't really respond too well to threats. So if you are more than welcome to sue me and sue the state of New York for whatever you deem appropriate.
Okay, let's get your full name.
Absolutely. DALE. You know, but there's no reason that we can't sit here and have a nice conversation.
I will not give up. I will fight for the Constitution forever. And I have on TV for 39 years. Okay, Trooper Dale, and what's your badge number?
3140.
And what's your barracks?
SP Livingston.
Okay, and the address?
3353 State Route 9.
3353
State Route 9.
3353 State Road 9.
Yep.
And you can be served there? You will, is that where you can be served?
Ma'am, I'm not going to assist you in suing me. If you want to sue me, that's my name, that's my shield number, and that's my address. I'm sure
Okay.
that you can figure it out how to get that done.
I need the town and the zip code. It's Livingston, apparently. And what's the zip code?
12534.
12534. I'm sorry, but I am very strong about the Constitution.
You may be strong, but I haven't done anything to violate any of your civil rights or anything else in this matter, so your threats of a lawsuit are pretty much moot right now. I haven't escorted you off of the property. I haven't done anything to you. So whatever you're claiming to sue me for, you may have at it, ma'am.
I'm suing you for civil rights, Title 42 of the United States Code.
Okay, and
Section
how have I violated
1983.
your civil rights thus far? Are you recording us?
Yes.
Okay, so have I asked you to stop recording us?
No, but
Okay, so what have I done to violate your civil rights thus far?
Well, you just said that I shouldn't videotape.
No, what I said was let's come in here and discuss what's going on and have a conversation.
Okay,
Okay?
but let me.
So I'm trying to read here the policy of the library and to figure out where we're at.
Well, that whole thing is unconstitutional. They could have been sued for even putting that in writing or even saying it orally. Long ago, they could have been sued. It happens that it comes to surface today. They should have known that. Well, the problem is that the library doesn't know the Constitution to the United States.
It's not about the Constitution, it's about the library's relations policy.
But don't you
okay?
understand?
They have the
First
right
Amendment-
to make requests.
Not if they open the thing. Yes, they can make requests, but not if they open it to the public. This is free speech, free press. First Amendment, along with free religion and right to assemble peacefully and to redress your government for wrong. The time is 9:26 by this watch. 9/6/11 Tuesday.
Can I ask what the purpose of videotaping today is for you?
Yes, I videotape everything and everywhere where I go. It's really a diary, and if anything interesting comes up, such as this, it goes on in my television program, which is on 58 TV stations.
Oh, any TV stations that I know.
Oh, sure, every one of them. Charter,
Mm-hmm.
Fairpoint, Albany Time Warner. Is that everybody? Oh, and Mid-Hudson.
Okay.
And you put it on YouTube too, right?
Oh, yes, and it goes on YouTube also.
Oh, okay. All right.
And also, there's personal damages here. It's depriving me of my computer lesson, to which I was entitled.
That's not something that you're entitled to, ma'am.
Yes, I was. I signed up for it.
Okay.
And then she
Well,
brings
the-
up this unconstitutional
The
thing.
library has the right to remove anybody that they deem as being disruptive to the class. And that's why I was brought in, because they requested, and it's here in writing with their public relations policy, they request prior permission. That's all. They're not saying that you can't photograph, which would be a violation of your right. They're saying they require prior permission. And you did not request prior
The
permission.
Constitution, show me anywhere.
You may
Where
go
the
outside and videotape anything that you want.
Show me
That is your
anywhere.
freedom. But if you walk into an office or a building, they have certain bylaws and rights that they're entitled to.
Show me anywhere where the Constitution of the United States says you have to have prior notice.
This is not about the Constitution.
Yes, it is. This
No,
is
it is
all
not.
about the Constitution. That's what I'm here for, standing up for it. And you should be standing up for it, because you took an oath.
Took an oath to defend the state of New York, absolutely.
No, to defend the Constitution.
Were you there when I was given my oath?
Well, all state officers
Okay.
are required to do that.
Okay.
All of them.
All right. Very good. I'm just going to ask you to sit tight for a minute, okay, ma'am?
Well, yes, could I please go to my computer?
No, you're,
No, I
you're
just
not.
need a couple more minutes.
I can't let you disrupt the class, Glendora. It's unconscionable.
Ma'am?
Yeah, please.
That is further personal damages. You're depriving of me
Linda, I'm really sorry you're choosing to pursue it this way, but
I'm
that's...
sorry, you are pursuing it this way.
No.
I don't see why you're such dis-American. Why wouldn't you believe in the Constitution of the United States? Why would you even put such a thing on there like that?
Hi.
Okay, this does it.
Did you leave this on the desk? Do you want it to ask for anything?
No, somebody did. I don't know.
I guess someone dropped it off during the day.
Yeah, you know, Jenny Berkmeyer talked to her, and she wanted extra copies of this, but I think she wanted originals. I don't know who clipped that, but it's nice of them. Thanks. Could you please move the videotape away from my desk?
You know, this can go straight to the Supreme Court of the United States. I don't even have to go to Manhattan.
Could you please stop videoing me, please?
I could go straight to the Supreme Court of the United States. This is civil rights.
Are you telling me that you're in the public library and you are videotaping me and I'm asking you to take it away from me and you are not?
Am I in a public library?
Are you videotaping me without my permission?
Did you say I was in a public library?
The
I
question
think that
is,
answers your question.
are
It's
you
open to
videoing
the
me
public.
without my permission?
I think you're open to the public.
I hope you do start this lawsuit. You're Glendora.
This can go straight to the Supreme Court of the United States. It's civil rights. And they are state actors. What makes it civil rights is that they are state actors. I took an oath. This shows you what Julie Johnson is like. Unfortunately, it's the power move.